How about streetcars? They have been somewhat controversial for being expensive, and some say redundant because we already have buses. There's even a racial element here. Some people feel they're going into newly transformed areas with the understanding that these are streetcars are essentially buses for white people. What do you say?
Well, I would say streetcars have been a favorite mode of transportation in this country for, more than 100 years. And I think many, many people are eager to see them come back. We last had streetcar service in the district in 1962. But we had well over 100 miles of streetcar running in the city, very much in the conditions that are similar to what we're going to be seeing, often mixed traffic on a lot of popular transportation routes. The thing about streetcar is that it's got much more capacity than a conventional bus. That unlike our really wonderful buses that we have now with these great names like the X2 and the S2 and the 42, if you don't already know how to ride that bus route, you have no idea where a lot of these buses are going. So the streetcar helps make it much more legible what the routes are for this kind of transportation service, and we expect it to be very high quality, so with very short headways. So you don't have to wait a lot of time to get on this transit service, and because it's fixed in place and not likely to move, we think that there'll be private investment around these streetcar routes, and in a way that will bring more people and more businesses within access to this kind of premium transit.
The reason that I mentioned that some people have a different view about streetcars is that your leadership on a lot of these very visible changes coming to the district has also made you a target when people are not happy with those changes. Can you talk about how you handle the inevitable criticism?
Well, I think when I describe the job of the planning director as someone who manages change in communities, that's a very short description, but every community is always changing, right? You can't stay the way you are. So your demographics are changing, your things are declining, things are improving, whatever is happening, things are changing, and planning can really mitigate the negatives, enhance the positives, turn things around if things are going poorly. But for many people, change is a really difficult topic. I can't say I love it myself in my own neighborhood, and so I think that's most of what the conflict that you hear is about. People would much rather have things not change.